Hello there, good evening. It's still cold and wintry. There are more Met Office warnings in force for snow and ice tonight, and some of the worst of the falling snow today has been across northeast England with blizzard-like conditions, especially across the North York moors. Now, tonight could be the coldest night of the season so far again. Tomorrow, still chilly, largely dry, but it's all change at the weekend with milder air, but it's going to be wet and windy at times. This is the rest of tonight then. Still a wintry mix in these showers across parts of Kent, a scattering of showers towards eastern facing coasts. Again, some snow in those, but largely dry, lighter winds, clear skies, a widespread frost into tomorrow morning. Some parts of Scotland could get as low as -12 or -13 degrees Celsius. Now tomorrow, watch out for ice on untreated surfaces. The winds turn more westerly, so it should be drier with a lot of sunshine. Clouding over for northwest Scotland, Northern Ireland later on through the day, but here's that milder air, 9 degrees in the Western Isles, generally 3 to 7 degrees Celsius elsewhere. So still chilly, but our weather front is going to be pushing further eastwards as we head through Friday night and into Saturday. So temperatures will initially drop like a stone and then they'll rise again as the milder air, marked in yellow here, takes hold. But there will be some wet, some very windy weather throughout Saturday and Sunday. So keep an eye on the forecast. There's more for your local area on the BBC Weather app. Bye for now. Hello there, let's take a brief look now at the weather for the week ahead, which has been cold and wintry over the last few days or so, with some sharp morning frosts. Now still warnings in force for snow and ice throughout the day on Friday, largely dry, but it's all changed over the weekend. Milder, but also wet and windy, turning more unsettled from the west as we draw in our air from the Atlantic. But we're still in that very cold air mass throughout the day on Friday, with those northerly winds pushing the Arctic air further southwards. It's an icy start to the day. Watch out for some more wintry showers across parts of Kent and East Sussex perhaps, but it is drier. That's because the winds are turning more westerly, so the feed of showers is fading away. The milder air pushes in on the cloud towards northwest Scotland, Northern Ireland by the end of the afternoon. 9 degrees Celsius in the Western Isles, 3 to 6 degrees Celsius elsewhere. And here's our weather front pushing further eastwards. Watch out for a bit of snow on the leading edge over the higher ground as that rain bumps into the colder air. Temperatures will initially drop like a stone and then they'll rise again through the second half of the night as the milder air makes its way further eastwards. So most of us will start off the day frost free, and there will be a lot of cloud around as well in association with this weather front that's making its way further eastwards as we head through the day on Saturday. So do expect to see further outbreaks of rain on and off, some showers following on behind, but possibly turning a little drier towards western areas by the end of the day. It is milder on Saturday, double figures towards the south again, possibly still single figures further north. And then on Sunday, we look out towards the west. This deeper area of low pressure is going to produce some more lively looking weather for the second half of the weekend, possibly gales with gusts of 50 to 60 miles an hour towards some of these southwestern coasts here. And there'll be plenty of showers just spiralling around that low too. So it's quite a wet day. It certainly is windy. The wind's lighter further north, starting to feel a little colder again, 6 to 10 degrees Celsius for most of us. And we're starting to tap into some of that colder air across the near continent again. We'll draw down more of a northerly to a northwesterly wind on Monday, so temperatures falling back yet again. And it will be windy, particularly towards some of these eastern coasts. Also down through western coasts, we could see more showers running down through western Wales, southwest England, but drying out, possibly brightening up towards the west as we head towards the end of the day. Most of the showers further east, again just 7 to 10 degrees Celsius with plenty of added wind chill. Now the low pulls away as we head through Tuesday. A ridge of high pressure could start to build in from the west. Certainly most of the showers will tend to be across parts of eastern England as we head through the morning. More showers blowing down on that northerly wind towards North Sea facing coast. It's a colder feeling day. In fact, most of our temperatures will still be in mid to high single figures. Now, it could be cold and frosty on Tuesday night into Wednesday. Keep an eye on the forecast, but then that high pressure is going to be pulling away again. So the air turns milder once more as we draw in more westerly winds with various areas of low pressure set to work their way in from the Atlantic once more. So milder feeling conditions, certainly feeling a lot less cold as we head through the middle to the end of next week. And here's the outlook for our capital cities. So despite that sunshine on Tuesday, it's turning wetter and windier later on. Take a look at the BBC Weather app for all the details for your local area.